Okay, so I don't usually engage or, put my 2 cents in certain topics here on TikTok. I just don't. But I couldn't help myself with this one. So I was scrolling through TikTok, as we usually do. And I came across this creator. Her name is, I think, Queen Water Talk. Gorgeous, stunning, stunning black woman. And she was talking about black femininity, black hyper femininity. And it had me thinking. It really had me thinking. So, story time. Yeah. So, I did not realize that there are some non black people who are bothered by black women, being elegant, being soft, being feminine. Call me naive. Really, call me naive. And I say that only because I went to church recently, and if you know me, if you've been on my page before, you know that I love to dress. Love. It's just, for me, it's like breathing. Me getting ready, getting dressed, feeling good about myself, making sure I always put my best foot forward. Yeah, it's just like breathing. And I'm trying to teach that to my girls as well, who are also stunning. And so, yeah, I went to church and I was dressed for church. Now, my church is predominantly non-black, and they don't really dress, but I don't care because I don't care about others. I care about me. And I didn't mean it in that way. You know what I mean, right? Like, people do what they feel best for them, and I do what I think is best for me. And for me and my household, we dress for church. Now, there are times when I'm in my hat, you know. Yeah, I go all out. It's church. I'm showing up for the Lord. Yes. Anyway, so I got to church and I go do my little meet and greet with the older ladies. There's some older ladies in church. I go and do my little meet and greet. While meeting and greeting, they were like, "Oh my goodness, like you're always so well dressed. I love your outfit. You look beautiful." Nothing I haven't heard before. But this time, here comes another older lady who was not in our conversation and was not in our meet and greet, but she felt the need to put her 2 cents in. And she said, "Oh, it just irritates me so." What irritates you? Me looking good? Really? I was taken back. Mind you, we're in church. We're in church. And I said, "Oh, well, for me, dressing is like breathing. So it's going to happen. Yeah, I'm going to do it over and over and over again. Can't help myself." Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't know how you guys would have handled that, but that's how I handled it. I was like, you know what? It is what it is. You being irritated by me looking good is not going to stop me from um, getting dressed to come to church the way I do. Now, and it had me thinking about this whole Megan thing as well. Why are people so irritated by Megan? Why? Is it because she living her soft life? I don't think she's doing anything wrong. And I think a lot of us can relate to that. I mean, I grew up with my grandmother, damn, uh, going to the kitchen garden and making stuff and, always entertaining others. I mean, she's doing it at a different scale, but she's doing the same thing. So, what's so different? Why is it angering so many people? And I think what Miss Queen, Water Talk had to say makes sense. It's just the fact that us black women are now just embracing our soft, feminine, gorgeous self. And we are living it daily, regardless of how other people feel or think. And it's just sad that that is irritating so many people. Now, if I was a petty person, I would make sure that my little friend sees me every time I come in. But I'm not a petty person. Or am I? No, I will continue to just be doing, me. But it definitely caught me by surprise. I did not realize that there are people irritated by that. It's sad because you know what, we, or some of us, if not all, black women had to hold themselves in such high regard. If we are, or if we hold ourselves in such a high regard, we're not liked. If we lower our standards, we're ghetto. It seems we can't please anybody. And I've learned now in my 48 years of living, yeah, the only person I need to please is Jesus and myself. If Jesus and I are happy, we don't care. Me not care about anybody else. Yes, the Caribbean will come out. Me not care. Me not care. If I happy and Jesus happy, we gonna strut our stuff. Yes. And I want Megan keep doing her thing. I am enjoying every episode. It is what I love. It is what I need to do more, you know. I already do all the baking and stuff for my kids, but definitely need to entertain and set the table. I love it. It's funny, I grew up where my mother set the table for my father every day. It is just what I knew as a kid. Yeah, I'm talking about full on teapot, teacup. Yes, the British way, the English way, that's how I grew up. So what Megan is doing doesn't seem far fetched. I so can relate. And it's just sad that it irritates people so. But I just want to say thank you to Miss Queen. What a talk. Loved your video. You're gorgeous. I mean, stunning, honey. And Megan, she needs to just keep doing her thing, regardless of what anybody else think. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think and how you would have handled the situation. Yes, about the lady just saying how irritated she was by my appearance. Let me know what you would have said to her, how you would have handled it. Just remember, we're in church. But anyway, had to give you guys that story. Let me know what you think. Until the next one. Bye.